Hello Mad Hotties, welcome back to another one of my favorite episodes, my favorite DTI hair combos. Today I'll be showing you guys how I did these three hairstyles here. So let's begin. So first and foremost, I just want to say, I know it's been a minute since I've done these hair combo videos, but I just wanted to say these are actually my most highest watched long form videos, and I really appreciate you guys watching it because my whole point of creating these is to show representation, especially of the Black community and people of color community, because we don't get enough shine and light and hair combos that anyone can use. So I thank you for that. And now getting into the hair. Here, this is the inspo I went for here. This was actually kind of difficult to do because as you can see, we don't have many of the like ponytail updos, and not ponytail, excuse me, the two bun updos. I feel like we should get more toggles of it. Like I said, and I've said previously in my many videos, I don't feel like we need so many hairstyles more than just toggles. Like I said, with the lashes, we have like 13 toggles for the lashes. I feel like each should go for the hair as well. And since you guys saw the inspo, I'm just going to let you guys sit back and enjoy the process. So this was the finishing look here. I've said before in my past videos, my favorite looks or items are honestly the ones that take the longest. And it seems to be the same case with you guys as well, because you guys just got this picture here to almost 1.3k. So I appreciate you guys and thank you for the love for this look. And now on to the next look. So for this look here, this was the inspo of one of my favorite celebrities, Marseille Martin. Love her down, and many of you were probably like, wait, haven't you done hairstyles like this before? I have done something like similar, but this is a little bit more different. With this inspo here, there's kind of like more layers to it, and like I said before, all I feel like we need is just toggles. I honestly think that would make the biggest difference, because I would love to play the challenges with, you know, cool different hairstyles, because the curls really look stiff. Like, the curls look stiff. The braids, we only have like a few of them, and they're cute. I love it and all, but we could add toggles, because unfortunately, you can't move the bohemian braids, and there's no adjustment feature. The only adjustment feature is the one that I overuse all the time, that these braids here, you can move these are the only braids that you can move, but excuse me, the African braids that you can move, but otherwise you can't move anything else, which is why I'm like very adamant that I feel like we should have toggles for these braids, so we're not like constantly adding hairdos on top, because you'll see in a moment I'll have to add in the masculine braided bun to make it look like a bantu knot. So yeah, it's just a few toggles I feel like we need. So this was the finishing look, and I have to say I really loved how this turned out. I think this was actually one of my favorite ones. Now on to the very last look. Now because I'm extra, I was like, okay, let's make this a whole look. I wanted to try and go for this inspo here, and as soon as I saw this here inspo, I was like, we're gonna do something very vintage or Bridgerton-like, because I'm very much so a Jane Austen book reader, so I wanted to see if I could showcase that with this hairstyle here. And I just realized, I'm realizing now, excuse me, that this actually looks more Victorian. The fit looks more Victorian and kind of like contrast with the hair, but I don't feel like I did too bad with it. It actually ended up looking lovely, and I really loved how this turned out. And like I've said, toggles we have, and I've said this in a past video about the Bridgerton video in like the Renaissance. We can honestly like just a few toggles, because they got something going here. Just a few toggles, that's all we need. Adding like the curls and everything, because I want to showcase that on the challenges. Like if we can't get a hair file, just add toggles, that's all. I'm not asking for too much. So this was the finishing look. I really love how this turned out. It was so pretty. I actually surprised myself, because this, with the other looks as well, took me about like 10 to 20 minutes to do, because it's just very, I like to pay attention to the details, and I'm my worst critic, and I like to outdo myself with every look, and I love a challenge, so it took a little bit longer than expected. So I hope you guys liked this video. Comment below which hairstyle was your fave, and I shall see you guys in the next video.